Hi and welcome to my tutorial. My name is Darius. Today I'm going to share with you some stuff about the Binance exchange, about the Binance Futures, in particular perpetual contracts. This is my favorite. I'm using most of the features from Binance, but the perpetual contracts are the ones that I'm play the most, and I just want to share with you my way around the exchange, the stuff I'm doing to manage my wallet, manage my money, prevent me which is the most important one, that are preventing my wallet to get liquidated, guys. Really important stuff, especially if you are just starting in the cryptocurrency world. If you are new to Binance, really put that brake on and spend enough time and put enough focus on how to go around the exchange. Learn the tools, learn the way you have to use them, and then they will help you out on your daily trades. Otherwise you're just gonna get yourself in trouble. Through many years I've seen many people, and I still see them, people that get too much excited about cryptocurrency, because to be honest it is a very exciting stuff, and people just go into the exchange, put the money in, and they just counting that they will do massive profits like any other people on Instagram or Twitter that are sending daily results. And it doesn't work like that. You have to put enough time, invest in yourself. It's like a job. It's like any other job that you have to learn, and then you can take the benefits from the crypto market and from the Binance exchange itself, using the exchange in the right way, in the right time, because time is important in cryptocurrency as well. Right, so let's go straight to the point. Let's go straight to the exchange. I'm currently on Binance Futures USDT perpetual contracts, one of my favorites. We're looking at the MTL USDT market. Yesterday I've been training it quite a lot. We had a nice uptrend and now nice decline, and I'm expecting reaccumulation here and possible up movement as well. So we're gonna bet that the market is going up again. And now when we are sure the market is going into one of the directions, we can start thinking about our trade, right? That's the right concept. There are no other way of approach. First you do your TA, and then you use the functions from the exchange in the right way. First of all, what I am looking at is this function here, which is saying at the moment isolated. When you click on it, it goes to cross. Basically, what it is, guys, it's a great tool to prevent all your money get involved into one position. My personal preference is to get it switched on isolated all the time, only because I want to be sure if I do something terribly wrong, I will only risk the money that I've put into the exchange into one single position. For the purpose of that video, I got $1,000 in my account, as you can see, and if I decide to go long, so I'm betting that the market will go up, and I will invest $100 into the market, I will only risk $100. If the function is switched on to cross, I will risk my full wallet. As simple as that. I will go back to that function, but first I would like to open an order on the exchange. It's gonna be a limit order. We're gonna go quickly into the account, so I'm gonna put the top order, and we're gonna invest about $100 from my account. So as you can see, about 10%, $100 by long. I've put the order in, and I will just wait for the order to get filled in. If you want to do it quick, just use the market order. Then the system will take all the orders from the market that are close to fill in your order. As you can see, my position has been open now with 10 leverage. What is leverage, guys? I will introduce you to the leverage. As you can see, I got 10 leverage at the moment. Basically what it is, it's a great tool to help you out making more money from the exchange that you actually have. So if I put $100 into position with 10 times leverage, that means I actually playing $1,000. 10 times 100 gives me $1,000, guys, as you can see. And if you use one of the tools on your left hand side, the price range, if you want to use the price range, as you can see, if we go just 1%. So basically, if you not use the leverage, if you don't use the leverage, if the market goes 1%, you basically earn 1% from $100, right? But if you use the leverage, you are playing $1,000 instead, and if the market moves 1%, you got $10. If you do your TA properly, you can take advantage of that great tool, but it can go also against you. So please be aware that if the market goes down 1%, you will lose not 1% out of $100, you will lose 1% out of $1,000, guys. And this is where the term of liquidation is appearing into the futures world. If you play with leverage, you only playing with $100, and the rest of the money you borrow from the exchange, and you have to give that back once your position is being closed, either on profit or loss. So there is a liquidation price, and this is a level where your $100 basically is being fully used, and you don't have any more money to stay in the market. So if you look at your position here, MTL USDT leverage times 10, $1,000 with 10 leverage, we are currently playing. You got entry price, mark price, so that's the current price, and you got your liquidation price, guys. Very important. Very important to be aware of this liquidation price if you are new to the market. So we're gonna mark this point at here, pretty much around here. So if you don't play with the leverage, you won't have liquidation, but if you play with the leverage, you always have a liquidation price on your position. So be aware of that. Play safe with your leverage. If you're new to the market, use the small leverage at the beginning, and if you use leverage, do not ever let the market to close your position, guys. And this is where you put your stop losses. On your position. Those are the stop orders that will prevent the market to go down towards your liquidation level. So what you always want to do is to, of course, when you evaluate the market structure, and when you evaluate the risk that you are willing to take, you always put your stop loss, and that will prevent your position from getting liquidated. You can do it in a few ways. One of the smart way to do is just to click that small pencil here, and this is where you put your take profit and stop loss. Take profit is the price level when you close your position with profit. So if you betting that the market will go up to 195, you can put 195, and this is where the market will, this is where your position will be closed with profit. And if you're willing to lose 1%, 2%, 3%, this is something that you have to evaluate. It always needs to be the comfort zone that you are willing to take. For me, for example, I'm always looking for a setup where I'm not losing more than like 15 or 20% of my money invested in one position. So in this particular situation on isolated, I invested $100, and 3% times 10, don't forget the leverage, times 10, that will be 30% of my position. So this is where I will be putting my stop loss, just for the purpose of that video, 1.81, and if you click on that button, 1.81. And this is a great tool Binance provided. It will evaluate you more or less how much money you can earn on the top, and if the market goes wrong way, if we did something wrong, or if there's something unpredictable happening in the market, which is from time to time happening, even if you do the right stuff, then you will lose $35. I really like this, something that Binance introduced some time ago. They always do some changes to the interface, put in new stuff, and this is quite great when you straight away know how much money you can make and how much money you're willing to risk. If you click confirm, then your money is safe. And I recommend you always use isolated and always use a stop loss, even if the liquidation price is quite low. Why would you wait? If the market is already going into in the wrong way? Why would you wait all the way just to look how your wallet is shrinking? Guys, don't ever do that. Always put a stop loss in and always stick to that stop loss. That's one of my rules that I don't break. I never ever move my stop loss lower when I'm playing long, or higher when I'm playing short against the market, when I'm betting the market will be going down. I can move my stop loss up on the long position. So for example, I will be moving that stop loss a bit higher when the market is moving higher, but I will never move it down. I will always stick to my stop loss. Even if I lose my money, this is something that I evaluated on the beginning of my trade, that this is how much I am willing to risk, and I'm taking that risk. If something goes wrong, which happens from time to time, even if you're a good trader, I'm taking my losses and I'm going to the another setup, and I'm again putting my stop loss straight away, and I'm putting my take profit as well. And here's when we go back to that isolated and cross mode, and look what happens if you don't put, for example, a stop loss. Right, the market goes down to your liquidation price. This is where you run out of your $100 money that you invested. And the way it's working, there are people that are lending money to the exchange. The exchange is using that money for us. If you want to play with leverage, you can borrow that money from them people, and they will get a percentage just for that favor that we can use that money to play with leverage. But you always have to give that money back. So what is happening when you get to the liquidation price, when you don't have your $100 anymore plus fees, when you don't have your $100 anymore, you have to give that back, because exchange have to always give back the money that you are borrowing. So this is why your position is getting liquidated. And thanks to isolated, you only losing $100. So now, for example, if you don't use an isolated mode, if you use cross mode, you then risking all your wallet. So basically, if the market is not stopping on the liquidation price, the market will go down. As long as it's going down, your money is being used to fuel this position, and this is really not the environment you want to be in. This is something that can influence you in a very, very bad way on your next decisions on different markets. And really, we're not here to look how our wallets is shrinking. We want to make the right decision, right choices to see how our wallets are growing. So guys, please use the isolated mode. Please use your stop losses. Always use your stop losses. And if you use a stop loss, I can show you the other way how to put the stop loss in. So over here we got stop limit, stop market, trailing stop, and post only. So if you use stop limit, guys, sometimes when the market is very volatile, so if it's moving very, very fast into one of the directions, and if you want to put stop limit order in, basically what it does, it will you put the stop price in. For example, let's say you want to put a stop order in at 1.82, right? I'm just gonna remove that. 1.82, and at this price your stop order will be activated. You always want to put the price that you want to sell a bit lower, just to make sure there is enough time between activating the order to get to your actual price for the order to be sold for. Always put reduce only. This is preventing you from opening the opposite position. If you press reduce only, you will only reduce your current position, $100 position. If you don't reduce only, if you put 100%, then the exchange will use $900 in this example to open opposite position, which will be the long position. So you straight away will be in a bad position for yourself if the market is still going down. Going back to the stop limit order, we put stop price, we got our price, we want to reduce the full position, and then you put sell short, right? So we got our stop limit, and what it does when the market is going down really, really quick, like here, there might not be enough orders in the order book to fill in your order, and it happens from time to time. So just to be extra safe, if you want to be extra safe, you can use a market order instead, and this is the type of order that will always be executed. So something that I personally use. Really, I want to go into the market, I want to open a position, and I want to sleep well, if you like. So I will always put a market order. Here you only put the stop price, you don't put the price that you want to sell your position for, because the position will be sold at the market price. So basically all the orders from the market will be taken to fill in your position, and your position will be sold, and you are safe. You don't have to worry about anything. Here same thing, reduce only. Always use reduce only, guys. 100% of the $100 position will be sold, sell short, and this is how you put your stop market order in, guys. As you can see, for just for the purpose of this video, taking stop order position or stop market order position is really a really good thing to do. As you can see, market has now bounced from the resistance, but our position is safe. We only use $100. We also put a stop loss in, so it's only taking 3% times 10, 30% of our $100 position. So $30 is at risk only, and not our full wallet, which will be $1,000. And believe me, in crypto market and on the exchanges, you can see stuff going really bad in actually in a few hours, guys. When the market is declining, things can happen really rapidly, and you have to always prevent yourself from using your money. So the first rule to learn when you put in your first steps on the Binance exchange, always use the isolated mode and always use a stop loss when you open in a position, either it's long or short. Always put a stop loss in to prevent your position from getting liquidated. That will be it about this particular topic. If you want to see more about Binance Exchange, just leave me a comment below. I will definitely continue recording some more tutorials about different aspects of the exchange and the technical analysis as well. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. See you again.